Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go for the fourth or fifth time trying this with a different software recorder. That's what I get for trying to use free tools. My name is Kevin. I am your webmaster, etc. Here we are looking at our PAC 344 page, and I am wanting to give you a brief tutorial about events. Let's take a look at upcoming events so you can see what we're talking about. We have today's event. Today is indeed November 3rd. It's the Keep Garland Beautiful event. It's very nice. It's categorized as a PAC event. There is some other functionality here in these hidden buttons. Like you can see there's a filter here so you can remove the PAC events if you want. Some of these things I don't even know what they do. In this case, if you wanted to change the style of the calendar, a user could do that by changing it to the month view, whatever. I just happen to like the poster board because I kind of think it's cool. Now, the neat thing about these events, and the thing that's most interesting, is that the categories allow us to use the filters. So that way, every group can have their own events on the same calendar, and a person using this calendar can filter. They can filter out the Webelos events, they can filter out the PAC events, they can do whatever they want. So, how do you create an event? Good question. We go pac344.com, WP admin. Yes, we changed this intro screen. Don't be freaked out by it. Nothing big. If you don't remember your username and password, let me know and I can get them to you. Okay, the dashboard we have here. This is what we did our previous training. If you wanted to create an article, you would use the quick press over here. But we're not talking about articles, we're talking about events. So we click here and we have a list of the events. Now, this event occurred in the past, so it's no longer visible. We have the Keep Garland Beautiful, which will only be up until afternoon. So probably in about 45 minutes or so, it'll disappear. From this, let's say you wanted to add an event. If I take a look at my calendar, um, let's do the the November 27th PAC meeting, because that's arguably the next PAC event, and we can show you the power of it. The PAC meeting. Okay, wonderful. PAC meeting. And this is where we would give information about what we're going to do. We're going to hand out Pinewood Derby cars, car kits actually, and possibly make the bird feeders, but we'll kind of leave that alone. We'll also have other things, but this is all that we know about, and we're only using this to verify that something's going on. So, we have the title, we have the basic information about it. In this, if you wanted to, you could insert a picture by clicking on this little insert media, and that will allow you to upload a picture from either a website or one that you've stored on your desk or stolen off the internet, who knows. You can do anything like that. We have a publish button here, which is not really necessary because there's another one down here. The event categories is what's critical. This is what separates the different events and allows people to filter on them. So, for example, Tiger events would check that. If this is a PAC event like this one is, you would check that. If you are doing your den meetings, you like the bears, their den meetings will be tagged with this category, the bear events category. And this allows us, when we go back into the calendar, to separate them. Now, just to examine this and show how it works, I'm going to call this one a wolf event. Why? Because I can. There's no other reason. Let's see, the pack meeting is on the 27th. It starts at 7 o'clock and generally lasts 8:15 probably. Now, there's a whole lot of things that you can do here. You can repeat every day, every month, you can every year, that kind of thing. You can set it up to do that type of schedule, which is nice. Of course, there are always going to be exclusions, so that's why they have this field, to exclude things. Now, another wonderful little bit of information is if the event location. So if somebody has an event, especially if we're going to a park or a camp, and they have no clue where the place is, this is very, very useful. Abbott Elementary School, Garland, directions. Oh, that's great. They don't even give directions. How nice. Okay. Well, we will just roll with it that way. I partially would have expected them to have something, but let's go ahead and get their address, just so we have Abbott, home of the exemplary all-stars. Dun, da, da, da. Sometimes you have to dig this information. It's schedules is going to be there. Is about us. Quick facts. There we are. Look, 700 Muirfield Drive, Garland, Texas. So we're just going to remember that second part. So that's our web page. Here's our event. We put Abbott Elementary Cafeteria. I'll just paste that in. Muirfield Drive. And look, it allows us to do some auto completion. And then I put a show Google Map. And this will add the Google Map right into that. Everything's free because, the pack meetings are free. Money for optional raffle tickets. Contact name would be Tood. Yes, Tood. Todd Davidson. And I'm not going to bother giving his phone or email because it's just an event. And here's the publish event. Ta-da! It's published. So, you're going to see this, and this is something that I haven't yet fixed. Won't matter, won't affect anything we're doing. So we take a look at our upcoming events, and we're going to refresh this page. And look, here's our new event. And you'll notice it's a different color than that because it's categorized as a wolf event as opposed to a pack event. This is where the filters come into play. Say I'm only interested in the wolf events, so I'm going to filter out the pack. Or I'm only going to filter on the pack. So there's the pack events, and I'm going to clear the filter, and I'm only going to filter on the wolf events. Nifty, huh? Shows you the power that you can give the people in your den, the opportunities they have. Now, like I said, we made this a wolf event. It really is a pack event. So how do we fix that or edit it or do what we need to do? Come back into the WP admin. We look at our all events. We have the pack meeting. Edit right here. This is the same screen. The only thing that we've changed is that the publish button is now an update button. We make our change to be a pack event, and I hit update, and it says event updated. We reload this page, and now you can see it's changed into another pack event. If I click on it, we get the map, we get the information, we get all sorts of stuff, we get a contact. We give also the information, everything we put in about the event. It's really nifty, it's really powerful, and it's really useful. And that's why I want us to use it. The problem we have, we give people so much stuff, but it's not all in one place. The good news is if we put these things in once, since they seem to come up every year, we should be able to just go in, edit the events, and change them on a yearly basis. And that way we can, maintain some sort of consistency with a minimum amount of work. And really that's all that we want, is to be consistent and to do as little background behind the scenes as we want. So let's say you miss up an event, or there's something you don't want to do, or things like that. You can trash the event. You can do stuff like that. Now that's unimportant. Um, but really, that's all you need to know about events. The only other thing I'll say is if it's an event that costs money and you would like for me to put a PayPal link in, just let me know and give me the money and the type of access, and I will create a PayPal link for that, which will give a list, it'll give all sorts of things. I did that for something. Uh, I don't even know if it showed up on the website, but I have that power as the treasurer to do that, so we can make that work. Anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and if you have questions, get a hold of me. Thanks a lot.